welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're going to show you how to make gluten-free apple crumble. And we have our expert over here, Mangla Auntie or Mangla Deshmukh, and she's going to show us how to make it. So very simple recipe, Auntie. Let's get started.
Yes, we have here 4 cups of chopped apples.
So we've used the green apples, but can you use any apples?
You can use any, but the green apples have a bit of a tart taste, and they don't become very sweet, so they're nice.
Nice balance.
So that's about 3 of this size apples.
Yes.
Made about 4 cups. So before we put our apples in, we made sure that we took some butter and just lightly coated the bottom and the sides of our baking tray, and we're using a pie dish.
Yes, and very important, we have to use something that is oven proof. So you can use either this or you can use the little ramekins, and that would look so cute. Individual sizes, beautiful. Make 1 or 2 or 20. So we're going to add a few things to this.
And this is one of those desserts that can be made and everyone can have.
Exactly.
You don't need to make a separate dessert for
That's true.
gluten issue person.
Right.
1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm just spreading, because I think this would be to taste, right? If you want like things very
if you
sweet, you
want
can
it,
add more.
You can add more.
Or cut back.
And because the apples are so tart, we
Right.
haven't added any lime or lemon juice to
I
it,
see.
and we're adding orange juice instead. So you get
What a wonderful fresh flavor. And we have 1/4 cup of raisins.
One variation is to use chopped dates instead of raisins. Those work out well too.
I bet cranberries would also.
Oh, yeah.
Cranberries
Yeah.
would be excellent.
Excellent,
Yes.
So approximately 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder.
And if you want, you can have 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg or allspice,
Right.
or you can just use cinnamon
Plain
powder.
cinnamon.
He's happy.
I love cinnamon. And guess what? We have fresh nutmeg also, so I'm going to just grate a little bit.
Cinnamon is another thing which brings down the glycemic index of carbohydrates.
So we have 3/4 cup of orange juice.
And 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
And just mix it in. Usually when we cut apples, we add lime or lemon juice so
Yes.
that, just to prevent oxidation.
Right.
But orange juice serves well too. And we need to add some orange zest into it.
So we have a fresh orange here and a grater. Anytime you're trying to zest an orange or a lime or any citrus fruit, you want to get only the top portion of it. You don't want to go far enough where the white part or the pith shows up, because that's the bitter part. So we don't want to do that. Just lightly in one direction.
That gives a good flavor.
Yes.
Zest kind of strengthens the flavor of orange.
I think that
Smells-
just smells
yeah,
so
wonderful.
good.
And then you pour the juice mixture.
And gently mix it in. Our oven is hot, it's on, and it's at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So the moment this is done, it's ready to go in.
Prepare the crumble.
Okay?
Let's put in about 1/2 cup rolled oats, which have been lightly pulsed to begin with.
So there's 2 kinds of oats that are available. You have your quick oats or instant oats, and then you have the old-fashioned or rolled oats. This one is the old-fashioned rolled
Rolled
oats. Yeah.
1/4 cup rice flour. 1/4 cup of instant oats flour. 1/4 cup brown sugar.
And the instant oat flour is just quick oats that can be pulsed or put into a coffee grinder. Okay. Just a pinch of xanthan gum. Just a pinch. Pinch is about
An
1/8
eighth of a teaspoon.
There is gluten-free biscuit that's available in the market. You could use just that instead of all these other. Rice flour and oatmeal is there in every home, and it's easy to use. And we'll put a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon again in this. Now what we have to do is to take the butter, just cut the butter into small bits.
This is half a stick, which is 2 ounces or 4 tablespoons.
Some people might like to use a pastry blender, but sometimes your hands are just as good. And then you just put everything together like this till the mixture resembles coarse meal.
Breadcrumbs.
Like breadcrumbs.
So our butter was sitting out for a little bit, about half an hour or so. So you
Yeah,
don't want to use
but-
butter straight out of the fridge.
Yeah.
It works a little better, but you don't want
I
it
mean,
so
yes.
soft where it's going to melt into this.
Just let it pass through your fingers. And a little unevenness is part of the texture again, you know.
And this is a completely optional step, but it really adds a nice crunch and texture to this dish. And these are lightly roasted sunflower seeds. Now these are the seeds that don't have the husk on them. So be sure you get those. And we can add about a tablespoon or two. They've been roughly
Sure.
crushed also.
This would be a good time to taste the sweetness of it. Okay, all you do is just spread it out.
Nice.
This is such a quick dessert recipe. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Almost throw it together.
Yes, just throw it together and then serve it with whipped cream or ice cream.
Ice cream.
And serve
Yeah.
it warm, you know.
Yeah.
Warm and cold.
Serve it warm.
Perfect.
So it's going to go into the oven for at 375 degrees for about 35 minutes. You're going to poke a little knife, sharp knife, and see if the apples are done. And
And if the crust is golden.
yes.
Nice and crisp and golden.
Right.
Can't wait to try this. We'll be back.
So a yummy apple crumble pie is out of the oven. Look at it. It's got a fantastic color on top. And you know, when it came out of the oven, of course now it's a little late, but the sides, the juices were just oozing and bubbling. It just looked so
The
delicious.
smell is heavenly. Cinnamon, apple.
And orange.
Yes, and
Orange.
orange.
So I think it's ready to serve. And like you mentioned, you can have it with ice cream, some whipped cream. I think
Fresh
that-
fruit.
Yes. Endless possibilities.
Yeah. So who's gonna dig in first?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go
Auntie,
Go ahead.
you're the one.
You go.
The younger people are the first.
I'll
you
hold
know.
the plate for you. Go ahead.
Younger people are entitled to bigger helpings.
So this looks fantastic. Now you can put a blob of ice cream on there, some whipped cream, some fresh fruits. But the apples in there are up to you how well you like them cooked. So
Right.
if you're one of the ones who like your things well cooked,
Soft.
then you can turn down the heat on the oven and let it cook for a little bit longer. But if you like it a little bit on the crunchy side, then this is perfect.
So this is a pie of flavor.
Less labor actually.
Very nice.
It was pretty
Auntie's
simple.
flavor. And our pie.
No, I was surprised how simple it was to
Yes,
make, so it's really
very
good.
good.
I'm going to try some.
So next, I want to try the crumble.
You have to make sure it's
Yum.
I love the fact that it's still crunchy. It's cooked, but it's got a little French crispness to it.
I got the sunflower seed.
It
really adds a nice crunch to it. So it's
Very
perfect.
nice.
Yeah,
And
perfect.
the rolled oats also give
Yeah,
that
a little
crunch, you know.
crispiness.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The tartness of the apple and the sweetness of the crumble on top. Beautiful combination. I love it. Really, really good.
I'm going to try it with some ice cream.
Gluten-free or not, we're going to enjoy it.
I know, this is a fabulous food. You don't have to be worried about allergies. You don't have to be worried about gluten or eggs or anything.
Yeah, I mean
This
this,
is
is
anybody can
perfect
enjoy.
for anybody.
Yes, and so easy to make.
Yeah. So enjoy your gluten-free apple crumble and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.